things you regret doing in the past year?
Well, there was this one girl, good old Sally Hayes. You want to go get a drink inside or something?
That's the most marvelous idea you've had all day. Look, I have to know, are you or aren't you coming over to help me trim the tree?
I wrote you, I would. You've asked me about 20 times. Sure, I am.
Okay, I mean, I have to know.
Hey, Sally.
What?
Did you ever get fed up? I mean, did you ever get so scared that everything was going to turn out lousy unless you did something? I mean, do you like school and all that stuff?
I mean, it's a terrific bore.
I mean, do you hate it? I know it's a terrific bore, but do you hate it? That's what I mean.
I mean, I don't exactly hate it. You always have
Well,
to...
I hate it. I mean, boy, do I hate it. It is, but it isn't just that. It's everything. I hate living in New York and all. Taxi cabs, Madison Avenue buses with drivers always yelling at you to get out of the rear door and being introduced to phony guys that call the loons angels, going up and down elevators when you just want to go outside, and guys fitting your pants all the time at Brooks, and people always...
Stop, don't shout, please.
Take cars. Take most people. They're crazy about cars. They worry if they get a little scratch on them. They're always talking about how many miles they get to a gallon. And if they get a brand new car already, they start thinking about trading that one in for even a newer one. I don't even like old cars. I mean, they don't even interest me. I'd rather have a goddamn horse. A horse is at least human, for God's sakes. A horse is you can at least...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know something? You're probably the only reason I'm in New York right now. Or anywhere. If you weren't around, I'd probably be in some place way the hell off in the woods or some goddamn place. You're the only reason I'm around, practically.
You're sweet.
You ought to go to a boys' school sometimes. Try it sometime. It's full of phonies. All you do is study so that you can learn to be smart enough to be able to buy a goddamn Cadillac someday. And you have to go keep making believe you give a damn if the football team loses, and all you do is talk about girls, liquor, and sex, and everybody sticks together in these dirty little goddamn cliques. The guys that are on the basketball team stick together. The Catholics stick together. The goddamn intellectuals stick together. And the guys that play bridge stick together. Even the guys that belong to the goddamn Book of the Month Club stick together. If you have to try to have a little...
Listen! Lots of boys get more out of school than
I agree they do. Some of them. But that's all I get out of it. See? That's my point. That's exactly my goddamn point. I don't get hardly anything out of anything. I'm in bad shape. I'm in lousy shape.
You certainly are.
Hey, look. Here's my idea. How would you like to get the hell out of here? Here's my idea. I know this guy down in Greenwich Village. We can borrow his car for a couple of weeks. He used to go to the same school I did. He still owes me $10. And what we could go do is tomorrow morning we could drive up to Massachusetts and Vermont, all around here. It's beautiful up there. It really is. I have about $180 in the bank. I can take it out when it opens up in the morning. Then I could go down and get this guy's car. No kidding. We'll stay in these cabin camps and stuff like that. That until the dough runs out. I could get a job somewhere. We could live somewhere with a brook and all. And later on, we could get married or something. I could chop all our own wood in the wintertime. And honest to God, we could have a terrific time. What do you say? Come on, what do you say? Will you do it with me, please?
Holden, you can't just do something
Why
like
not?
that.
Why the hell not?
Stop screaming at me, please.
Why can't you? Why not?
Because you can't. That's all. In the first place, we're both practically children. And did you ever stop to think? What would you do if you didn't get a job and when money ran out? We would starve to death. The whole thing is fantastic. It isn't even...
It isn't fantastic. I'd get a job. Don't worry about that. Well, you don't have to worry about that. What's the matter? Why don't you go with me? Say so if you don't want to.
It isn't that. It isn't that at all. We'll have oodles of time to do all the things. All those things. I mean, after you go to college and all. And if we should get married and all, there will be oodles of marvelous places to go. You're just...
No, there wouldn't. There wouldn't be oodles of places to go at all. It'd be entirely different.
What? I can't hear you. 1 minute you scream at me, and the next you...
I said no. There wouldn't be marvelous places to go after I went to college and all. Open your ears. It'd be entirely different. We'd have to go downstairs in elevators with suitcases and stuff. We'd have to phone up everybody and send them postcards from the hotel and all. And I'd be working in some office making a lot of dough, riding in cabs and Madison Avenue buses, reading newspapers, playing bridge all the time, going to attractions and newsreels. Newsreels! Christ almighty! There'd be always a dumb horse race, some damn breaking a bottle over a ship, and some chimpanzee riding a goddamn bicycle with pants on. It wouldn't even be all the same at all. You see what I mean at all?
Maybe I don't, but maybe you don't either.
Come on, let's get out of here. You're giving me a royal pain in the ass if you want to know the truth.
What?
No kidding, I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm
You're
sorry.
sorry? That's very funny.
funny. Don't tell anybody anything. If you do, you'll start missing everybody.